Hi, I'm Dr. Davila, Chief Clinical Director at be. Yes, I was born in Los Angeles, California. My family's originally from Guatemala, and basically I was able to grow up in the LA area. Had an opportunity to go to elementary, middle school, also in high school. I actually came to the San Fernando Valley. And growing up, I enjoyed playing soccer. That was my favorite sport. I also enjoyed basketball. And overall, one of the biggest things that I learned from my family is, basically staying together, the unity. So once again, a little bit of life and background for me. So I started the career in behavior analysis in 2008. I started working as a behavior therapist. Coming out of college, I basically was looking for a job. With my BA, I graduated from UC Riverside, and basically trying to find an opportunity, right, to learn something. And I came basically across the opportunity as a behavior therapist. I learned the role of a behavior therapist. I worked as a behavior therapist for 2-3 years. When I finally got an opportunity to be a supervisor at another organization, worked as a supervisor for 5 to 6 years. And in that process, I was also in grad school. I was able to go to grad school. Eventually was able to finish my master's, got my board certified, my BCBA. And I was able to go to my doc program at the Chicago School of Professional Psychology. And there I was able to learn so much, some great professors, and I was able to get more opportunities at a professional level. I worked at the residential facilities, I worked in school settings, I worked for regional centers, and that's where basically once again I was able to learn a lot, deal with severe problem behaviors, had an opportunity to learn with that process as well. And that's a little bit of my career. So I can start off with an idea, a concept that we discussed, my brother and I, back in 2015. This was a little bit after getting my PhD. And it was very heavily influenced by my father, who at that time and still continues being an influence in my life. Unfortunately, my father passed away in that precise in 2016, basically a few months after we launched I Can Be. And one of his main desires and one of the things he really wanted was for us to keep working together, as a brother, as a family, and to push this idea, this concept. He was very big believer. So we continued with that process. We were able to start off with one office, really small office, and from there we were able to start off with a few clients. Juan and myself were able to ourselves supervise, do the work directly, and eventually we started adding more to the team, including people that came from different places, and we learned a lot from each other. It was really it was a really fun process. We started off in LA. We moved on to Orange County right afterwards. In Orange County, the same process. I would go out there to do assessments. It would take a while to go out there. We also had some great team members that would assist us with that. And eventually went to Ventura County, the same process. We went to Northern California, also came along around that same time. And it was a lot of growth. Behavior analysis in general is a field that's growing. And at that time, like I said, it was something that we were just continuing just to see how far we can go. There were challenges, like any business has challenges financially, and there's a lot of sacrifice. But I think that at the end of the day, we've been able to stay together and been able to grow as a family. And we've been able to add more family members, more team members. And I think that's always been something that's been driving this particular organization. So ICANB currently has, has different locations. Like I said, we start off in LA, Orange County, Ventura County, San Mateo. We're also now in Inland Empire. And now we're also in Asia, Hong Kong. My friend and colleague, Dr. Willie Wong, opened up a site. ICANB Asia is now a formal addition. We have a center in Asia, which we're really proud of. And that's currently where we're at in regards to the locations. In regards to team members, we're now, above 150 team members now that are working at the organization. That includes BCBAs, supervisors, it includes mentors, it includes administrators, it includes behavior technicians who honestly are the heart of the organization. And through it all, once again, it's been a process. Now we have been able to integrate technology. We have iPads now that our team members are able to use. We also have software that's pretty much in tune with what the field is moving towards. So we've been able to do a lot more remotely after the COVID pandemic occurred. We had to go remote, so we've been able to add more technology for remote supervision and remote services. So in general, it's been a growing process for us, and that's the current state of the organization. What makes ICANB different is that we serve the community we come from. I have to tell you personally that that's something that I am very particular about. I came from a community, a very challenged community in Los Angeles, and I can be able to relate, to the families that we're serving. As a chief clinical director, when we're looking at, profiles, we're looking at reports, we're looking at everything that's clinically relevant. That to us is so critical to see the individual, the family, the dynamics. And it's so hard to be able to provide the adequate support when you can't be able to relate to the person. So here at ICANB, I feel we can do that. And that's across the board. All our team members that work with us have come once again from communities that we currently work at. And I think once again, that's very essential. We speak the language, we understand the culture, and I think that's so important in general for us. My vision for ICANB is to continue growing. I envision an organization that's going to continue evolving the way the field is evolving, and hopefully staying true to the essence of really what this particular field is about, which is to help people to make a difference. I think that's really the main objective we have. I see more growth, more opportunities, other sites. I see international opportunities. I've been trying to see if there's opportunities in Latin America, because I really have this deep dream of and desire to be able to go to Latin America and open up a center there where we can help a lot more individuals and that need our services. The same in Asia. So I see a lot more opportunity, more growth, and adding more technology. We love technology here. So how we can be able to integrate more. We even have our own cartoons, Ziggy's Playground. So we hope we can be able to do more production with that can allow people to learn a little bit about self-help skills and things like that. So I see a lot more. I'm very optimistic about it. Obviously things happen, but I hope that health permits, we'll be able to continue expanding and growing as an organization.